Winning. Peace and love, family. Peace and love. It's your boy Chris Enlightened coming back again with some more spiritual vittles. And today I'm going in on the top 6 things to burn at your altar to be successful. Ooh, this is a good one, family. This is a good one. My 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things to burn at your altar to be successful. Most people think you just burn ancestor money, and that's it. Most humans think you just light candles, and that's it. This is simply not true, family. I'm going to break each one of these 6 things down for you so you can be successful at your ancestor altar. First off, candles. If you're not burning candles at your ancestor altar, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Me personally, I have 2 candles on my ancestor altar. My wife have about 9 candles on her altar. She go in. But me personally, I just burn 2 candles on my altar. I have one on the left and one on the right. And they encompass my altar. And that's like the portal that I use to let my ancestors know that I'm here. Y'all about to eat. Or it's dinner time. Or y'all about to get that guap, burning ancestor money. But I always light 2 candles. And as soon as I'm done, me personally, I don't blow my candles out. I snuff them out. I have a candle snuffer. I used to, but now I just snuff them out because I don't like getting my fingers dirty no more. But again, the candles represent me cutting on the light switch to my ancestors and letting them know it's a signal to them that I'm here. Most people aren't aware that fire is one of those elements that's an interstellar or interdimensional thing. You can see fire on multiple domains of existence. So as soon as I light that light, they see that I'm there and it's time to eat. And I envision a portal. And when I burn my ancestor money, I say my prayers, it's going right through that portal to my ancestors. Again, that's just what I believe and what I know to be true for me. The second thing you want to burn is Palo Santo. Palo Santo. A lot of people just burn sage. And sage, I would just say sage is number 2. Because sage is like a cleanser. It cleanses the area. I crack the window a little bit and I envision all the negativity flowing out with the sage smoke when I light it. And it smells so good. There's nothing like coming home and I hear or smell my wife doing her ancestor altar and I smell that sage burning. I'm like, whoo, she getting it in. And sage is a great way to clean the energy of your home. But what people don't realize is sage allows the negativity to flow away. You want to also burn Palo Santo. And Palo Santo, aka holy wood, whatever you want to call it, the Indians called it Palo Santo. And it's from the Palo Santo tree. And it smells so good. And what it does is it invites good energy in. So you crack the window to let the negative energy out with the sage. You light your Palo Santo to bring the positive good energy in. Fourth thing to burn at your ancestor altar to be successful. Ancestor money. The ancestors need things. Wherever they are is limited resources. And when you burn the ancestor money, money doesn't fall out the sky to your ancestors, but doors of opportunity open up for them to get what they need on the other side. That's why it's imperative that you burn ancestor money at your altar. One thing that ancestor money does for you over the course of or over time is when you alleviate your ancestors' financial karma, since you're the blood of your ancestors, you're also alleviating your financial karma too. I've had hundreds of people reach out to me say, I've been burning ancestor money for 2 weeks. I'm still broke. You're doing it for the wrong reasons. It's not going to work in 2 weeks. It may take you 6 months to a year. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take time to alleviate your ancestors' financial karma. It's not going to happen overnight. Just stick with it. But don't think I'm doing this so I can get money. Don't think like that. You're here to take care of your ancestors. They'll open up doors for opportunity for you in turn. But do things with a clean heart, family. Nothing's going to come easy to you in this earthly domain. It's going to take work. It's going to take consistent, diligent effort over time. Me personally, I say give it a year. Give it a year burning ancestor money every day. Me personally. And I know thousands of people out there working with their ancestors. I don't know anyone that's diligent at their ancestors, going day and night, every day, that isn't winning. So if you want to win, this is the path. Taking care of your ancestors, burning ancestor money, burning sage, Palo Santo. The fifth thing that I like to burn, is Florida water. Florida water, man. I don't know what it is after I burn my ancestor money, Palo Santo and sage, and ancestor money and all, and the candles. I put that Florida water in not a plastic bowl, but like a porcelain bowl, a cap full. I swish it around, I light it. That thing smells so good. It just makes everything smell so good, and your ancestors love great smells. And it's a great way to clean the area. Some people will put it on their hands and wipe their face with it. You can do that. You can do whatever you want. Skeet your altar down if you like. Me, I like to burn it, because when you burn it, it magnifies the smell, and it's such a purifying. It just makes the room smell good, and you smell it for hours. The last thing that I like to burn in my ancestor altar is negative aspects of myself. If there's anything I want to dissolve, if there's anything I no longer want in my life, it don't even have to be with me. I don't care what it is. You work your own magic. Get you some yellow parchment paper. Get you some dragon blood red ink. Or get you a big ink pen and write it down in red ink, whatever it is you want to burn. Don't put 50 things on one sheet of paper, because it's not going to happen to you in one poof time like that. If you have 50 things you want to dissolve, get 50 sheets of yellow parchment paper. I don't care if it's one big sheet and you cut up 50 strips. There are no rules. You make up your own rules. But when you write down 50 things on 50 separate sheets of paper and burn them at your altar, you give it over to your ancestors. Say, hey, help me dissolve these limitations. Help get this out my life. You know what I mean? And mean it. And once you mean it, forget about it. Don't dwell on it. When it's gonna happen, ancestor? Ain't Betty, you ain't coming through? Uncle Junebug, I said I ain't want this no more. Don't be like that, family. Don't be like that. Write it down and you burn it. It no longer exists. Too many people need things and wish for things and do rituals for things, and they keep dwelling on it as if the universe didn't hear you. You know what I mean? Whenever you keep focusing on something, it's not going to happen. It always happens when you forget about it or don't pay attention to it. That's how real magic works. It takes focus, intent, and then you just know what's going to happen. You just know what's going to happen. You got to be like, I know what's going to happen. I know the limitation is dissolved. And act like it. Act like whatever it is you wanted to dissolve is no longer with you. You say, I want to stop cursing. And you burn that at your altar in red ink on yellow parchment paper. Don't start cussing. Don't do it. You got to really program yourself to not do that which you no longer want. It's not going to just happen overnight neither. So those are the top 6 things that I use at my ancestor altar to help me win. Okay, family? Whatever you're doing at your ancestor altar, me personally, always give thanks to all my ancestors, known and unknown. I always say some divine prayers. I start my ritual, my ancestor altar, with at least 3 divine prayers: the Body of Light mantra, the Nitsa Vajaya Dharani, and the Miracle Prayer. I say those 3 mantras every day. I start my ancestor altar and I end it with that. I encapsulate everything I do with divineness, with divine prayers. So on that note, family, I hope you got some jewels. If you haven't purchased any of my books, I don't know what you're waiting on. I don't know what you're waiting on. Go out to Amazon.com, invest in the Enlightened Talk, Poverty Consciousness, and Wealth Consciousness. These books were sent here for you to win. So on that note, peace and love, family. Winning!